Stoves.
Choosing the perfect stove is a big decision. Here at Charles Bunner & Sons Ballybuffet, we are one of Ireland's leading dealers in stoves and ranges in a variety of styles and sizes at exceptional prices. And with our professional advice, we're sure we'll find the perfect one just for you. So call 074 9131 700 or visit thestovestore.ie.
There you go. Welcome back. It's 15 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Monday night, and I'm delighted to welcome into the studio our first time visiting us in the Monday night sessions, Strabane singer and songwriter, we're glad to say, Darcy Wilders. Hello to you.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you keeping?
I'm good.
Good. So for anybody that's not too sure of you, give us a quick introduction.
God, you really put me on the spot here.
Modestly, don't worry. You're all right.
Well, I'm a 22-year-old singer from Strabane, and I've been singing all my life. I grew up surrounded by music because my mum and dad was in a band.
Yeah.
And well, they met in a band, so they did. And
oh, did you know?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yeah.
he was the guitar player, and Mummy was the singer, so she was.
Very good.
Yeah.
What band was that on?
That was the Rascals.
Oh, that's the Rascals.
That was
Way
after Ted Ponsonby
yes.
from Letterkenny and Andy.
Andy Davison.
They gave up the band way back in 1983, and we took the name over then.
Yes, I remember
And
that.
then Julie was the third singer in 1986, and the rest is history.
The third singer.
From 1983, and the
Oh,
Rascals, you know,
Ah, very good.
there was three singers, actually four singers.
Aye.
Four singers.
So a lot of
Yeah.
people remember the Rascals, like.
Aye, from way back.
And you would have been travelling to some tune then too.
Oh, we done the Corks and the Kerrys and the Swedens and the Germanys, the whole lot.
Is that right?
Absolutely. Aye.
Well, we'll chat to you later on. No, it's nice to get that we update. But Darcy, anyway, listen, you're for if people who don't, a lot of people do know. There's no point in saying they don't. But you had you came to sort of the fore of things during The Voice.
Yes.
And tell us about that experience, because I know I remember following you and that. And correct me if it was Megan Trainor was your coach, was it? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
So tell us about that journey.
Oh, it was crazy. So I didn't actually put myself in for it. It was Daddy who signed me up. And we went down to a wee bar in Donegal town and sang in front of one of the producers.
But we went to the wrong bar first.
And we were
We
late.
went, McCaffrey's in Letterkenny.
Mm-hmm.
We went down there, and there wasn't a sinner about. And do you mind that?
Aye.
And I went in. No, I doubt you've got the wrong bar. And then the wee barman says, "Do you know what? I think that's going on in Donegal.
Donegal town.
McCaffrey's in Donegal as well." So I come out and I says, "Darcy, we're in the wrong town. It's Donegal." So she says, "Oh, sure, just leave it. We'll go into it next year."
Aye.
I said, "No, hold on a minute." And I phoned McCaffrey's in Donegal, and there was a wee barman there, and I says to him, "We're in the wrong place. Is there any way they could hold our wee slot until we get down?" And he was brilliant, a lovely fella. He went and got everything sorted. "Listen, bring Darcy on down. They're going to wait for you, and as soon as you come in, just make yourself known."
Excellent.
So
I know. And then it was like, I think it was a few weeks later, then I got a call for callbacks. It was down to about 200 people, and I had to go over to London, and 100 people was getting through out of the 200. And then I got a call after that saying, "Do you want to come in for a blind audition?" And I was really surprised by it. Like, I didn't ever think that I would be good enough for something like that. And then Megan Trainor turned around for me then when I went and did it, and I got through to the knockout stages, which was the third quarterfinals, was it?
Yeah, the blind and then the battles.
Aye.
And then
But it was amazing. It was amazing.
The blind ones I love. That's the part of it I love, because they're not looking around, and that's great. It's the battle things that I don't know. I've problem getting my head around the fact that you've got the talent and you've got everything else, and then you're battling with it. I don't know. That's me. But anyway, is that what you went out on, the battles? Was it?
It was the knockouts, so it was just after the battle stage.
Right, okay.
I know, but do you know what? The blind audition was the most nerve-wracking thing I ever went through. The rest of it was okay, because you were more calm. Like, you got to know the coach and stuff. But see, when their backs are turned from me, and the pressure.
I know there has to be big pressure, And you were in the audience, Alan, weren't you?
I was there every time. That's right. I met Tom Jones as well.
And did you actually get to meet him?
I just starstruck. See Megan and Ollie and even Will I Am, like, how you doing, old mate? As if they lived next door to me, you know.
I know.
But no, Tom Jones, I was just starstruck.
What do you say to
he's
him,
amazing.
like?
Absolutely.
You're right, but what?
What do you say to him?
I know, a legend. But anyway, you got through, but as you were getting through then, the lockdown just landed then, didn't it?
Yes. It was just the worst stage for that to happen because, I mean, it affected everybody in so many ways.
Of course.
But like the opportunities that I could have had afterwards.
Okay, yeah.
But the show got postponed then. I was out at that stage. But it got postponed, I think, to December time or maybe November that year. And it was the semi-finals then and finals. But like nobody was ever mentioned, like any of the earlier contestants or anything when they went on to do that.
It's tight going for you, like, because you were on that journey, and then like not only the emotions that's attached to that must be unbelievable. Like,
I've never ever experienced anything like that.
You don't want to experience it again.
No, never.
Come here, we're going to get into a piece of music if you don't mind, and we'll chat more then. So the first track you're going to do first.
Caledonia.
You know, I love that song. I'm sure you've played it many a time, Alan.
Oh, many a times, yes, absolutely.
That's our go-to.
Eh?
That's our go-to.
Yeah, that's just one of them magical songs.
It is, surely it is.
Right, well, listen, we'd love to hear this whenever you're ready.
See the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away, and I've been telling old stories and singing old songs that makes me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you're the best friend I've ever had. Now I have moved and I've kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, and I lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way, and I've kissed the ladies and left some crying, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying, and I have traveled hard sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you're the best friend I've ever had. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me. Now I'm going home. But if I should become a stranger, you know that it would make me more than sad. Caledonia, you're the the best friend I've ever had. Caledonia, you're the best friend I've ever had.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Your own stamp on that one. That's the great thing about that song. You know, it's one of them songs that every artist seems to put their own age to it, and that's brilliant. Your vocals. How long are you singing?
Oh God, what age am I now? 22. I think I entered my first contest when I was 5.
Did you?
Was it in Haven or something? We
No, you were 7 in Haven.
Oh, was it 7?
But you don't know. I don't know the faces now when you were in primary school.
Oh, were you?
From when I was P1.
Right, very good. So music, well, and saying that, Darcy, like music's very much in your blood. Like your whole family is steeped in music and have been for a long time. As you say yourself, Alan, there going back to like the Rascals day, and then you have the Mystery Men still going.
Yes, we're indeed. That's now Julie and myself.
Oh, is it?
That's the missus, yeah.
And is there the governors?
The governors. We sort of do the odd gig now, you know, because everybody plays in different bands at the weekends. It's sort of hard to get, to get everybody off on a certain night to do a gig, you know.
Excellent, excellent. Who have we got here? George Brennan says, Strabane, great talent. George, we met George. George, head of security for the Wailing Banshees on Saturday night. Juliet Brown said that's lovely, and Stephanie, hello to you, Stephanie. Big heart there again. And Colin O'Donnell said it's absolutely brilliant. And Roger Markland, hello from Sweden. I like what I hear. So there you go.
Oh, very good.
That's
Thank
what I
you.
love. So you have you went out on the music scene since the Voice, you know?
Well, I finished my degree last year, which was in music, and then
very good. Where did you do that on?
It was in Queen's.
Excellent.
And then since then, I took a year out to kind of write my own songs, and then me and Dad's got a wee studio in our house, and we would just record our own things in there. And so I had my first release this year called If Only, and it was in July. And ever since now, we've just been in recording away. And
do you write? Do you write much now? Once you've written one or two, do you write away?
I do, but you know what? Sometimes you get a while. What is it? Writer's block, and you just need to stop for like a month and then get back into it.
Aye.
But it's sometimes I just be writing the same stuff, and I need to.
And this brand new song you have, I want to compliment you on it because it's beautiful. It is a gorgeous song. Give us a background to that song.
If Only.
If Only, yeah.
Oh God, it's one about the ex-boyfriend, so it is. So.
Oh, well,
We'll not get too much into that.
No, we're not getting too heavy into it. It's based on that. Sometimes these things work out for the best. You know, you get a big song. So that's and what type of songwriter are you? And is it connected to your emotions, or is it just anything, or what were you?
I think it's kind of like just what goes on in everyday life.
Yeah.
I wrote a wee song there about being young and stuff and growing up and things like that, and then I write about like some of my friends' scenarios that they would go through as well.
Excellent.
But other than that,
and do you look back at the Voice experience, right, and turn around and think to yourself, this was all done for a reason? You probably mightn't have done your degree, and maybe you mightn't have been songwriting, and you didn't know what.
I think I wish that I was maybe this age and I had went on it rather than 18.
Aye.
But I also think that sometimes when I get a wee bit lost and I'm like, oh God, this isn't doing well or something like that, I can look back and be like, but you went on to that, so keep going.
But I tell you, it's something very proud of. It absolutely is, you know, because it's a great achievement when you look at the numbers to get to where to be at that stage of the competition. And it's a great reflection on your ability. Musically, what kind of style would you follow, or what sort of artist do you follow?
I love Stevie Nicks, and I love Eva Cassidy as well. I've always listened to them growing up, and that's what I want to go towards. I don't really want to stay in the like straight pop category or anything.
Yes.
I like a bit of rock, so do and like folk music, so I'll kind of that direction.
Stevie Nicks, Eva Cassidy. Eva Cassidy is just something else. You talk about go-to songs. Well, you know, I don't know about you, Alan, but my music, if I want to listen to something, I just can't hit a button, put something on. I have to, no, I'm not in the mood to listen to that. I'm not in that mood. I have to be in that. And Eva Cassidy's one of them people that just takes you maybe on a Saturday night, you're sitting there in your own business.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's nothing on the TV, and you're going, to hell, you just sit back, and she just blows me away. I love her music.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
But that's amazing stuff. Yeah, as I say, you didn't take lessons or anything in this singing, did you?
Oh, I did over the years when I was in school, when I was doing A levels and GCSEs. I would have had people that came into school, and then obviously when I was on The Voice, there was people behind the scenes helping me as well. I think that's where I got my most influence on trying to like push myself. Because I was lazy before that.
Did you learn a lot about your voice and your personal voice? Did you learn anything from that experience as regards your...
Definitely. I didn't think that I could sing as high. I didn't think... Because I always have this... What is it? This like thing in front of me that just makes me think that I can't do something, or I'm like, I say to Dad, I can't do that song. No, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to get it out. It's too high, or it's too low, or it's too fast. And there's always a reason. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Do you push yourself?
I try to now.
You try to now.
I try to now.
Excellent. So, what's the plans for the future?
Oh God, we'll just hopefully get these next few singles out. I think I'm going to get a wee Christmas single out as well this year. That'll be my first one. Very good. And other than that, hopefully get a music video out as well for If Only soon. So. Have you
done gig? Are you gigging much, or what way does that work? Are you available for gigs if people want?
I would do weddings with my sister Chloe and Dad, and then up in Belfast when I was doing my music degree, I got in this wee cabaret club in Belfast, and it's great crack, so it is, and I'd be up there every month for, like, it would be a residency up there for me.
I had a daughter who lived up in Belfast for a long time, and I used to go up the weekend. The entertainment in Belfast is unbelievable. It's really some great pubs in there. Amazing, I have to say. And the talent, you know, you're sitting just in awe of some of these people. Just,
I know.
It's really taken off, you know. But that's brilliant, you know. And if people want to get in touch with you, Darcy, how are you available on platforms? What are you on?
Well, I have them all. I have Facebook, which is Darcy Wilders Music. And then I have just Instagram, Darcy Wilders, and then TikTok, which is Darcy Wilders again. So. And
how have you found that them platforms? You know, what do you think is the best one at the minute?
I think TikTok's the way to go now, you know. It's just really hard to get things seen on Instagram, but the algorithm on TikTok's really good for what you're into. Like, if somebody was to be listening to rock music, then it would come up in their algorithm, like the page, it would come up. So I think that's how it works, and that's why it's easier for people to see your stuff.
And they're shorter videos, aren't they?
They are, kind of. You can post full covers now, but I don't really think anybody will be sitting listening to the full thing. You
never know, because like you're out to a worldwide audience nowadays compared to, you know, the CDs and the stuff. Is your music on Spotify and stuff?
Yes, If Only is on Spotify. That's my one and only.
And when you look at that, the only probably benefit, I think, of Spotify is definitely not financially anyway, is the fact that you can see where your music's been played, and you know, and you'd be amazed probably at what countries and different people are listening. That's the only good thing I see about that platform, you know.
I know. Oh, Spotify's really good. I think I seen somebody in Dubai listening to my song the last day. It's crazy.
You sound surprised, and why not? You know what I mean? Right, another song if you don't mind.
Yes. What are we going to do next? What do we have? If You Ever Want to Be in Love, James Bay.
Oh, very good. Is he a favourite singer of yours?
No, he's brilliant, like, but I just love that song.
Well, we'd love to hear it whenever you're ready.
Today, after so much time, it felt just like it used to be. Talking for hours about a different life, surrounded us in memories. We were close, never close enough. Where are we now? 'Cause if it's torn, we can stitch it up. Don't rule it out. wanted to ask if we could have been, but my tongue wouldn't break the seal. You always had something effortless. At school you were the biggest deal. Little quirks close and open up. Time is slipping by. I'm always thinking about the two of us. You play on my mind, always playing on my mind. I'll come around if you ever wanna be in love. I'm not waiting, but I'm willing if you call me up. If you ever wanna be in love, I'll come around. We were young, we were side by side. Don't know when we started losing touch. If you want, we can walk around. Maybe that would be enough. Used to talk, drinking to the night. I would wake up on the front room floor, and all alone you'd be in my bed. Made me crazy, made me want you more. I'll come around if you ever wanna be in love. I'm not waiting, but I'm willing if you call me up. I'll come around if you ever wanna be in love. I'm not waiting, but I'm willing if you call me up. If you ever wanna be in love, I'll come around.
Yes, amazing.
Thank you very
Amazing.
much.
Absolutely beautiful. Well done. And of course, accompanied well by your father. Alan, I'll go back to you if you don't mind. You have a recording studio at home, you were
Yes.
saying. Do you, do you use it for basically yourselves, or do you
I do. Just for anything that the Waynes, the Waynes want to record, and myself with the Mr. Men and the Governors. That's about it. That's about it. I don't write songs or anything like that. I write the odd one, but it's just mostly sort of covers we do,
Okay.
Just like a wee Facebook video, stick it
just-
up and just let everybody hear,
Well, it's nice. It's nice to be able to pass that on. And yourself, Darcy, there's a bit of ease there in the company of your father and your own recording studios, isn't there? You must
Aye.
find that a big help.
Look, there's always been, like, even during my uni experience, if we ever had to record our own songs for songwriting, I can rely on him and learn from him.
Yes, I done all the work for her and she gets all the credits.
No,
That's it.
I'm only messing.
Of course. No. And what do you hope to do with the degree, Darcy, if you don't mind me asking?
look, that's another big question there. I think, well, at the minute, I'm taking a break from, like, education and stuff. In a few years, maybe I'll see about doing a master's and then maybe doing teaching.
Yeah.
But for now, it's just
Take it
just
easy.
there. It's just
Just
a
let it
degree in
sit
the
there.
back.
Let it sit there. It'll never go away. I took a break too in 1977. And they're still waiting for me to go back, But you're right. Marie McDevitt said you're a great singer. And Marietta Moore McNulty. Marietta, how you doing? She said you're a wonderful talent. And Maria McGrath said, amazing talent. Had the pleasure of attending a wedding recently with that Chloe and Alan performed at, and they had the entire crowd on the dance floor. What a voice! And Mary O'Donnell says, lovely and well done. You see, so that's
Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
The weddings, do you do the complete wedding on your own, or what way does that work?
Well, we would do ceremony and reception.
Oh, yes.
The three of us.
That's become very popular.
Aye.
Very popular.
It's really handy as well.
You can get home early.
You can get home early, yeah. But then,
No, but then her old dad has to go out and work in at night then.
Aye.
but the odd time I would come out with them. Like,
I sometimes have mummy's she's struggling a wee bit with the throat at the minute, you see.
Okay.
So Darcy just comes out and
I love
Fill-
it though. It's
fills
great.
in,
It's
you know.
always great fun.
she's a good substitute they have like on the bench, you know.
There's a great feeling there. There's not many have that.
No.
Pulling the big guns, as they say. You know what I mean? But it must be. Do you get a buzz out of that? You know, it's singing in front of an audience. You'd be a natural, I imagine. You know.
I love it, but there's something about singing in front of like local people as well, and just the buzz of it that's like nothing else.
Aye, excellent. Well, listen, we continue doing what you're doing, because your work's amazing. You're working on a video, or you hope to do a video. Is that
I
the
hope
way?
to do a video. Hope I'm trying to find somebody who can do it for me. I'm being too picky at the minute, so well.
I think your man here could do it.
I could do it with my iPhone, but she doesn't want that.
Oh no, quality stuff, is it? Aye.
She doesn't want to be sitting beside a tree and me filming her.
Or a waterfall or something.
That was his big idea.
Yeah, sure. Listen, it's all in front of you, and whatever happens, is it a big difference between recording someone else's song and doing your own? Do you find if you're doing a cover?
Definitely. I find it really hard to sing. Well, the song that I released there in July, I find that really hard to sing live. I try not to sing that live because it's just very emotional. But the rest of them, they're all good fun, the ones that are coming out. So.
And do you get? Do you know when you're sitting down, how many times would you re-record or do it again? Between you and your daddy there sitting, would you come to loggerheads over it?
Oh, all the time. All the time. I would sit down, I would go out to the studio, I'll go out here early in the day and before Darcy comes in.
Aye.
And I would sit and play this lovely guitar part on it.
Yes.
I'm proud of that. You know, I made that up. I'm proud of that. Like, Darcy come out, nah, I don't like that. No, scrub that. 4 or 5 hours work, like, go on doing the church.
There you go. And who owns the rights? Is yours, your song, isn't it?
I know.
She's the boss.
Well, you obviously know what you want, and it's brilliant. And I love to see young talents coming along, and, whatever happens for you will happen for the reason it is.
Yeah.
And I do believe the voice thing was for a reason,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But you can be very proud in the fact that you actually, you took part in it, and you done well in it, you done very well. If people are looking to see in a gig, what's any plans next or anywhere?
Where am I playing next?
Well, you do a few places. You do Christie's and Strabane and just sort of wee local gigs, Paul.
Of course. And build yourself up like
yeah.
as such. Yep.
Christie's and the Fir Trees and
Yeah, at the minute I'm trying to gather up a wee band of some sort and trying to get myself into like festivals and things like that. But at the minute it's just wee local bars and stuff.
Well, you're young enough, just take your time, you'll get there. And say it's great that you have the support from your father and your mother and the family. It's good because
very appreciative.
I have no doubt you are, because a lot of people wouldn't have that. And fair play to you, Alan. And you're passing that baton on, because say your family name's steeped in music for generations. How far back would you go with the music in your family? Was your father a musician?
Not really, but
No.
my grandfather and my grandmother played a bit of music.
Aye.
Now they're going back. My grandfather was gone before I was born, like so.
But it must have come through,
Quite a
because
long
the whole lot of you seem to be musical, your family.
Well, do you see all the boys now? All the boys in my family, they all played.
Played.
Aye. Harry's a traditional banjo player. He's the oldest brother. Toby played the drums. Sandy bass, and then David keyboard, and he was the lead singer. Great singer David is. And then myself, lead guitar, keyboards, and I do a bit of singing as well, But no, the girls were useless. I want to joking sisters.
You broke that mould then. Come here. When in the music scene that you've been involved in for a long, long time, have you played as a family, more or less?
We did when we started out. I started playing in 1976, and I was 10 years old. And me and my brother David and my other brother Sandy played the bass. and we used to play the part in Glass as a residency. Now I was only 10, David was 11, Sandy was 15, and we used to play residency every week in the part in Glass, supporting Big Tom, Ray Lynham, Philomena Begley,
Right.
Gloria in the Mississippi, Susan McCann, all the big names. And you know, back then there was no discos, it was just bands.
That's right.
And we would have been playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday every week, supporting all the big bands.
You cut your teeth for the big ones,
Absolutely, absolutely. That was a family band, and then about 2 or 3 years after we started, Toby joined us, and he was on the drums, and then it was the four of us. It was the four boys, the family, and we were known then as we were VHF. And then we were known then as Harry's Gang, after my father's name.
I remember that.
Aye.
I remember that. All right, come back.
Harry's Gang. Aye. And then we were Harry's Gang until 1983, where I'll tell you a quick story. Ted Ponsonby was managing us, and 2 of the guys out of the band left, and he was short of a keyboard player and a bass guitar player. So he got me to play the bass, and David was playing keyboards. But that meant that Harry's Gang was getting no work because we were out playing in his band. So we were out playing in his band. No work for Harry's Gang. But this went on, and then just shortly after, they decided to call it quits. So our band just took over the name then, the Rascals.
But the Rascals was doing big stuff then, like it was. As you
Absolutely.
said earlier on, you know, we were throughout Europe and stuff.
Absolutely.
And that's back in the day when, like, if you went to Europe, it took you a while to get there. Like,
Absolutely.
You know,
Aye.
brilliant. Do you look back at that, the good times?
They were brilliant. I wouldn't like to live it any other way. You know what I mean? Some bad times too, like as
Of
everybody
course.
has, you know.
Aye, of course.
But
all in all-
it was brilliant. Great experience.
Aye. And have you done a recording?
We done a recording in Harry's Gang. I think it was might have been 83 or 84.
Aye.
Called The Rhythm of Love.
Aye.
It's on vinyl somewhere, you know.
Is it?
And somebody just come across it. I was talking to Phil, or then he says I have it in vinyl.
Gee.
So I must see if I can hook it out and get a wee listen to it. You know,
Very good.
It was a long time ago.
Great stories, and hey, the story continues. Like you're still,
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't think you would know anything else. Music's just
Not
there,
at all,
and
no.
And long may it last. And
Yeah,
Brilliant.
absolutely,
Brilliant.
absolutely.
Darcy, we'd love to get a third song if you don't mind.
Aye.
What's the next one you're going to do for us?
A bit of Stevie Nicks, age of
Oh,
17.
Have you ever seen them?
No.
Aye, I seen them. They're,
Brilliant.
Oh my God! It just blew me away completely out of it. You know.
Was it recently you seen them?
About 4 or 5 years, about 5 years ago, I think it was. Just something else. But anyway, you're going to knock that out now, and you're just going to blast us with it. What track are you doing?
Age of 17.
Excellent. Whenever you're ready.
Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Ooh, baby, ooh, said ooh. And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my own. I begin again. Said to my friend, baby, nothing else mattered. He was no more than a baby then. Well, he seemed broken hearted, something within him. But the moment that I first laid eyes on him,
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Amy Wilders says, brilliant as always.
Thank you.
Is that your sister?
It's my cousin.
Oh, excellent. Come here. It's been an absolute delight having you both up here.
Thank you very much for having us.
And you're welcome back anytime. If you're recording or doing anything, let us know. And people check out Darcy Wilders on all the social medias. DARCI.
Yes.
Because you somebody could spell it wrong.
I know.
But it's been a delight, and I think you've got a great career ahead of you, no matter what road you take, because it naturally comes to you. So well done. And I'll
Thank you.
keep on rocking, as I say. And thanks very much for
Not a problem.
for
Thank
joining
you.
us. And
Thanks for
pop
having
up
us.
sometime for more Irish stories. I want to, before you go, you said there you're playing the bass at 10, right?
Yeah.
Did somebody just hand you a bass? How would you know to play a bass at 10?
Okay, you just know when you're playing a G chord where your G note is, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
And that's how you do
And
it.
that's how I learned it. And then way back then, we used to learn off listen to records. There was no YouTube for people
No,
to tell you.
no.
You had to learn off a record, and if it was too fast, you would have slowed the single down to 72. So as it was
Very good.
got the notes, but then when you put it up again, you had to transpose it up maybe 5 or 6 tones up the board to get it the right key and the right speed again.
The good old days.
That's the
eh?
good old days. Yeah.
Come here, the Muster Men and the governors and the whole 10 years. I hope you just go from strength to strength and stay musically brilliant. So
Thanks very much.
the pleasure's ours. Thank you very much. Darcy and Alan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well,
Do you currently have vacancies that need urgently filled? Have you tried various ways to find new staff but didn't succeed? Let Highland Radio help you source and fill your current vacancies in the most cost-effective way. Simply sign up to our new job spot and we will tell our listeners about your vacancies both on air and online. Every Monday, Wednesday and Friday during our primetime shows, we will broadcast the latest job opportunities across the Northwest and into counties Derry and Tyrone. All job listings will be available online at highlandradio.com. For more information, contact the advertising team on 07491 25322 or email advertising@highlandradio.com. Highland Radio, we're here for you.
Charles Bunner & Sons Ballybuffet are the leading suppliers of solid fuel and wood pellet stoves and ranges, bringing warmth and comfort to homes in Donegal and beyond for nearly 50 years. So visit our showrooms in Ballybuffet or call us on 074 9131 700 or online at thestovestore.ie for more details.
Join us for the Highland Radio Hoolie in the beautiful resort of Sulu from the 14th to the 21st of September 2024 for a week of non-stop country music and crack. Join me, David James, alongside some of the biggest names in country music. We've got the legendary Margot, the sensational John McNichol, the fabulous Robert Mazzell, Claudia Buckley, Olivia Douglas, Hugo Duncan, Jim Devine, Sean Cuddy and many more. Your package includes 7 nights of pure luxury at the 4-star Sol Costa Jurata Hotel with dinner and breakfast included. You'll have access to all the incredible shows, poolside entertainment, airport transfers and a delicious dinner every evening. All this for just €817 per person sharing. Don't miss out on this unforgettable experience. Book your spot today by contacting Country Music Tours on 074 9119 955 or email info@countrymusictours.ie. The Highland Radio Hoolie in Saloon, 14th to the 21st of September. It's the country music extravaganza you won't want to miss. We'll see you there.
Yes, welcome back indeed. What a performance. Absolutely brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Darcy Wilders and her father Al. And if you know your music locally, you certainly know the family connection. Been doing great music for many, many years. Our second guests are on the way very shortly. The Letterkenny Ukulele Orchestra. No less. But first of all, we're absolutely delighted. Maria McCormick has been working on an album for a few years now with different things that have taken its course in her life. She has finally got round to it, and the album's going to be called Matters of the Heart. And I've been listening to it this evening since I got it sent to me, and it's just what I thought it would be. But she's got the lineup of people performing on it, you know, you have Pat Crowley in there, Laura McFadden's on the cello, and Billy Robinson on the bass, Mick McCartney's in there. You know, it's a lineup that there must be 10 or 12 there. Jonathan Smeaton, Jack Smeaton, Percy Robinson, Rachel McGettigan, back in again. Sean McCarn there on the sax as always, and Peter Cole and Ramek Parrell and Mick McCartney. But we're delighted to be able to play a track from Maria McCormick, the first exclusive play, and we'll get a second track. And the album's called Matters of the Heart, and this is beautiful. This is Growing Old.